how's it going? I know it's been a really long time since I posted my last video, and honestly things have been super crazy, and it's all because of this thing here. The last video I made, if you watched, I demoed basically this engine pedal that I came up with, which was just a weird quirky design that ended up sounding like Kurt Cobain's home recordings. I honestly was not expecting the amount of attention that this pedal got. I've gotten thousands and thousands of messages asking, hey Aaron, please, like, where can I buy this? Not only that, if that's not crazy enough, Guitar World magazine picked it up. It was on the front page of Guitar World, and they wrote a piece on me about the pedal. I don't even know, like, what is happening right now? This is insane. This has been the most crazy week of my life. I'm just trying to figure everything out. And so I've kind of had to take a break from doing YouTube for a minute and figure out what I'm gonna do with this pedal. But the craziness doesn't even stop there. It gets even more crazy. It's that time of the year again. Aidan Gallagher from the Netflix series The Umbrella Academy. He hit me up and he was like, hey dude, I think you're awesome. I really like the guitar tones you're getting. Do you want to help me record for my new album? I was like, of course, yeah. So Aidan actually came over here and we tracked guitars for like a whole day.
We're working on the first song off the album. Aaron, I'm recording a little something for the vlog.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
Came up with super insane tones, and then the engine pedal broke. Well, this sucks. The engine pedal is not working. Which is fine, I can fix it, but it needs a new power connector. I don't know who was more sad, me or Aidan. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. This past week has been like the craziest week. So much has happened in such a short amount of time. But like I told you in the last video, Pedal X. You know, I haven't heard any songs on In Utero where I can positively identify this pedal, except for the original Steve Albini mix for Heart-Shaped Box. On the solo, you can hear it. That's definitely this. But you know what? Let's go up to the studio. Let's go play with this thing so I can just show you what it is anyway. All right. All right, check. So yeah, those little jams that I just did were with the Pedal X. I'm just gonna kind of like go through some settings with it so you can check it out. But kind of what I've learned right off the bat is you need to be really simple with it or it just turns into a giant mess. It's basically a ring mod, so it just sounds really gargly. Okay, so at really slow settings, it's basically just a tremolo. And the intensity knob is actually not really an intensity knob. There's an oscillator in there, and this is like kind of like a zero hum adjustment. So you can find the sweet spot where you get less hum. Blend is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, let me show you how it sounds on subtle. And you can't really start doing a bunch of chords with it or it's just gonna turn into mess. So that's why I'm playing like all these single notes because I'll show you. just turns into like a giant mess. Okay, just for kicks, I just hooked up the Sans amp distortion pedal. So that's pedal X. But yeah, Steve Albini says it was used on the album. I figured actually I would search with you guys so you guys can look at this thread, because there's a lot of good info. If you scroll down, you can see where Steve said here. See if I can zoom in. He said, I only saw Kurt use regular commercial effects pedals. The ones you mentioned in a box I brought with me. That was kind of a ring modulator overdrive called Pedal X, made by a friend of mine. That might be what his tech, Ernie, was referring to. So yeah, I mean, Steve says it was hooked up, but I guess whether Kurt actually used it or not is, I mean, no one's ever gonna know. But there's a ton of great info in this thread, so just search Steve Albini AMA and you'll find a lot of good info. Oh, and I figured right now would be a good time to give you guys a tone update using the SPX90 that I got in the previous episode. And this thing is super important for getting the tones right, like on lithium and Come As You Are. Actually, I have lithium pulled up right now. Let me just show you. Okay, so the top waveform is a studio recording and the bottom one is mine. It sounds pretty much identical, but there's a lot more to it actually than the SPX90, and I'm going to talk about it in a later episode. The SPX90 is only actually a small part of that. What I found makes the biggest difference with lithium is actually the guitar. So here's Come As You Are. I still have a lot of work to do on this one. Same deal though, so here's a studio recording up there, and this one is my version. So yeah, that's all going super cool. Should be done soon, hopefully. And guys, I have something incredibly exciting to show you. So I know you guys have been waiting for an update for Heart Shape Box and Rate Me. I went to Guitar Center. I was returning an amp. I wasn't even looking for a guitar, and I sat down and played this, and this guitar completely 1000% nails the tone of Rate Me and Heart Shape Box. I've had like over probably 11 or 12 Mustangs now. None of them have ever sounded like this one. And I think what it kind of boils down to is the bridge. It doesn't have the trim. It's different, which definitely 100% leads me to believe that Rate Me and Heart Shape Box were recorded with the Farrington guitar. This would be the closest thing that I could find to a Farrington. It's a Fender Player Mustang. And I did all this with single coils. Those are just the stock pickups, which really goes to show you like how much bullshit really surrounds pickups. There's always going to be that argument and debate, so I'm not even going to get into it, but just know this guitar, yes, all of the yes. I'm never getting rid of that thing. Ugh. All right, well, it's like 5:57 a.m. in the morning, so I guess I should probably go to sleep. Look, like I have cameras everywhere. This studio is like a total wreck. I can't believe I'm showing you this, but anyways, I hope you guys dug the video. There was like so much more I wanted to show you, but I figured you're probably tired of me by now. I've got something so exciting planned. You'll see soon enough. See you on the next one. Peace.